Hello friends, welcome back to Android app development tutorials. In today's lecture, we will learn how to create a widget called Spinner. So let's start. Have you ever come across a field like this while filling a form that prompts you to select a country from given list? This is actually a widget called Spinner. It is like a drop-down menu with multiple values from which only one item can be selected by a user. So let's create it now. We will create a design like this, which allows a user to select a color from the spinner and changes the background to the selected color. To start with, let's create a new activity in our previous login logout application, or you can also create a new project. Name this activity as spinner and click finish. Our activity has been created now. Let's go to our design file. Go to the split view. First change the layout to relative layout. Give this relative layout an ID since this time we will change our background color, so we need to refer it. Give it an ID, say layout. In this relative layout, create a text view as per our design. Give its height and width as wrap content. Give its text as choose a color. Give it a text size of say 30 dp and put it in center horizontal as true. Give a margin top say 40 dp and give it a color, say color primary, and give it an ID, say text, and close the angle brackets. Now below it, create a spinner. Type an angle bracket, type SP, select it from the list, give it height and width as wrap content, put it below our ID text, and put it in horizontal, put it to true, and give it a margin top say 30 dp. Give it an ID, say spinner, and close the angle brackets. Now we are done with the designing part. Let's go to our Java file and call our widgets here. First, let's call our relative layout. And say layout. We need not call our text view since we have nothing to do with it. So now let's call our spinner here. Select spinner, name it spinner, introduce our widgets with the help of find view by ID method, type layout equal to find view by ID r.id.layout and enter a semicolon at the last. Similarly, for spinner is equal to find view by ID r.id.spinner and press a semicolon. Now it's time to create the list in which we are to put the colors. So we will use a string array here. Create a string array, string brackets, name it as colors, and give this a value in inverted commas. and separate them by commas. First say color white, comma black, comma primary, comma accent. You can create as many colors as you want, colors of your choice. Create them in colors.xml file and use them here. Now, who will tell our Java file that we need to create a list or a spinner in our XML file? We want to display these colors in the form of a list. That work will be performed by an array adapter. Before moving further, let's know something about array adapter and onItemSelected method of spinner. An adapter is something that knows about the list items, that is, here are colors, and how to represent or draw each item on the screen, whether in the form of a list or a grid or something else. It acts as a bridge between the adapter view and underlying data for a view. Here, adapter view means that the type of widget to be displayed, like here it is a spinner, and data means the list to be displayed within the view, which is the list of colors here. We create an array adapter like this. Note the syntax here. We create an array adapter of type string and name it as array adapter, which is equal to new array adapter as per our syntax in Java. In the brackets, accept three parameters. First is the context, that is where to display, and we use this here. Second is resource ID or theme of the spinner, which we will select from pre-made themes. And third is the actual data list or array to be displayed, that is our string array colors here. Then we set this adapter to our spinner using the setAdapter method. Talking about the onItemSelectedListener method of the adapter, this is used to perform some action when some item in the list is selected. So let's now create it. In the onCreate method, let's create an array adapter. Array adapter of type string. Name it array adapter equal to new array adapter, again of type string. Pass the context as first parameter this. Next, we need to define the layout resource or our theme. Select Android dot r dot layout dot simple drop down item. This is a pre-made theme which will display our items in form of a simple drop down item. And third parameter is our array which we defined above, named colors. Put a semicolon at the last and set our spinner to this adapter using setAdapter method. Spinner.setAdapter and pass our array adapter in here. Now type spinner, use the setOnItemSelected method, in bracket type new onItemSelectedListener. The method will be auto generated. We will use switch statement to switch the positions of different list items. Switch, use the parameter position which is passed in this method. Put curly braces, type case 0 and define the function here. When our first color, that is white, is selected, we will set the background to white color. So let's do that. Layout dot set background resource. We will use this method to programmatically change the color of our background. So first we need to create the colors in our colors.xml file. Go to your values, colors.xml file. To the last color, press Ctrl D twice. Change the color to color white and type the hex code as triple F triple F and name the next color as color black and changes hex code to 00000 for black color, and it's done. Now go to again spinner.java file. So when our first color is selected or case 0, we need to set the layout color to color white. So use layout.set background resource to change the color programmatically. Type in the color details here or the color location here, resource.color. Since we are selecting it from our colors.xml file, color white, and that's it. Break this switch statement, copy the cases for the rest of items, Control C, Control V, again Control V, and again Control V. Now change the cases. For case 1, we set the color to black, so change the color to color black. For case 2, we change the color to color primary. And for case 3, the last one, we change the color to color accent, which is already in our colors.xml file. So that's it. Now we need to run our application and see what happens. Oops, where is our spinner? We didn't tell our Android Studio that now we want to launch the spinner activity. That's why it is displaying the default main activity. Let's now do that. Now go to your manifest file, the supervisor of our project, and tell him that we want to use our spinner activity as our launcher activity. So remove this intent filter from the main activity, press Ctrl X and go to your spinner activity and put this intent filter here, press Ctrl V, and that's it. Now launch your application. See, now as I select the colors, the background changes to the selected color. Accent changes to accent, and then I select primary, it changes to primary color, and that's it for spinner. See you in my next video. Till then, keep watching and keep learning. Subscribe for more such educational content.